petroleum jelly on her face.
I don't know.
It was the weirdest. It was the weirdest stuff I've ever seen in my entire
Or to
life.
keep her face cool? I don't know.
No, it's what boxers do when they have face swelling from like being punched, you know. So I'm like, okay, so Sonya Deville is in the ring,
Why would she
and I
put
mean
that
Selena
though?
Vega's in the ring, and backstage we have a confrontation earlier between Selena Vega and Sonya Deville. Set up this match. Keep
Man?
in mind this is Sonya Deville's first match back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Sonya has formed a group with Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler, which is actually kind of cool because they all have MMA background.
They do.
Yeah.
And people
So,
are calling them the lesbians for some freaking reason.
well, I mean,
Not
we know
wrong.
why. We know why. But
We know why.
we don't shame on this show. I
No,
love
we
them
do
all.
not.
So backstage we have that confrontation earlier, and so this match is pretty fucking short.
It was really short.
Sonya Deville beat the brakes off of Zelina Vega. Keep in mind, Zelina Vega was challenging for the Women's World Championship like 2 weeks ago. Now she's jobbing out to Sonya Deville, who makes her return back to the WWE after being gone for so long.
Well, Sonya kind of needs it more than Selena right now.
Yeah, but this was an unnecessary squash loss.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
she shouldn't have lost like that.
No.
Basically, who did it benefit?
Nobody.
No one. All we had was all we had was a tag team match set up for later on when Katana Chance and Kaden Carter rushed the ring to stop the beatdown.
Party tag team.
Yeah, the TikTok tag team. They stormed the ring to stop the beatdown, which is whatever. It was like I said, an unnecessary loss for Selena Vega. It put no one in, it didn't put her in a good position. Literally, no one benefited from this.
It did her damage more than good, honestly.
Yeah. So if I had to give anyone a grade this match, I would give it like a solid D.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it an F because I like Sonya Deville coming back, and I like her forming that female, the new four horsemen, the new women's four horsemen. I kind of like the group, and I kind of like what it stands for and what it's going to be. But I don't like the fact that they did this bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. It deserves to be.
Like, I mean, like I said, we had a backstage segment again. Sami Zayn told Ilya Dragunov that the reason why he's giving him a title shot tonight is because he earned it. Not because he earned it, not because he stood up for him against Braun Breaker when Braun Breaker.
Josh in the chat.
Josh in the chizzy chats. What up, Josh? OWO Maniac. So yeah, I mean, that was it. Gunther was the subject of a very, very, very great promo video.
Oh yes,
the story he told.
You know how much of a fan of a Gunther fan I am? So freaking high, dude. Like,
I mean,
so good,
dude. That promo video was so damn
He's
good.
making everything prestige, which that's practically his gimmick right now, and I am looking forward to it, and he deserves that World Heavyweight Champion. That's just me.
I mean, yeah, I like it. Like I said, I like it. If you're watching us on YouTube, hey, what's up? How you doing today? How are you doing?
We are doing good.
Thank you very much for joining us, man. Hey, do us a favor. Go follow us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD. Go find us. Go like, click, and subscribe, man. It's free.
Josh, you are all good.
Yes, sir, Josh. You are all good, my man. If you want to jump on, Josh, yeah, probably you can jump on. If you watch,
jump on anytime.
We like having you around. So yeah. So going back to that, ladies and gentlemen, it was, like I said, pretty good backstage segment. That video, the promo video. God, it hyped the upcoming world title match with him and Damian SummerSlam. And to be honest with you, SummerSlam is going to be.
I'm excited for SummerSlam this year. Like, I am really excited for SummerSlam.
As a lot of people like to call it, the hot WrestleMania.
Yes, the Hotamania.
The Hotamania.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'll give the backstage segment and those takeaways a solid A because.
Yes.
Fuck, dude. So then we had Damian Priest and Gunther go face to face.
Oh my God, this promo.
The World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, came to the ring. Now, Damian Priest has turned face over the weekend. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but
he's been a face for a while.
Well, all the Judgment Day are faces. I mean, except for
Finn and friggin' JD.
Oh shit, Josh is here. Good.
Josh.
Hello, Josh.
Hi guys.
You know what? Josh is on screen, so I'm gonna be on screen too.
I just need to get a gaming table.
Handsome guys on stream. So Josh, did you watch Raw at all tonight?
I did.
How did you think of it?
I liked it, and wow, I'm just happy to see Mami back. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
Mommy
the
can always be
ultimate
on
goth
top.
mommy. The
Goth
ultimate
Mami,
So
yeah.
we'll get to that part later. But
But
Damian Priest and Gunther face to
Oh
face.
yes.
is it me or was it me? But was everyone waiting for Gunther to call Damien a street rat from
Yes.
Aladdin?
Yes. I was. I was.
Shane kept calling him Apu.
No, that was Sinner, not me.
Am I frozen?
Yes,
You are
You're
frozen.
You like
You're
the
making you're making this face,
the
I got
kissy thing.
to.
and he's gone.
And he's gone. And we have to wait until because none of us has the Raw results, even though I watched Raw. And I don't want to look it up. So Josh, how did you like Raw today?
I enjoyed it. It did get emotional at one point.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely do. We'll talk about that later once the head of the table is back.
Yeah.
Because it's giving him shit right now. I think it's honestly because of the heat weather, because heat weather does something like to interfere with the electronics and bullshit.
Yeah, my electricity has turned off a couple of times because of the heat.
Yeah.
But since while we're waiting for blood, I'm just gonna say this right now to everybody. Saturday is TNA's pay-per-view Slammiversary. That's gonna be my last night on the podcast for a
No,
while.
don't leave.
I'm gonna be leaving the podcast for a little bit.
Damn.
I just, it just like with mental health, and I just needed I got burnt out and all.
That's understandable. Mental health.
So I'm gonna take a break from the podcast, but I'm not gonna be gone forever.
That's good. As long as it's not forever.
Yeah, no, like it's just that I just needed to get away for a little bit.
Hey, if we need you to edit something, we'll definitely give you a message. That's
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll definitely edit something.
Yeah. Hey, you from your what do you call it? Our editor for like when we watch the pay-per-views and everything to see what freaking happens.
Yeah, it's just that a lot's been going on, everybody. It's just that trying to look for a second job now, and just everything else like that. I just needed to get out for a little bit. I just need to get off the podcast for a little bit.
That's completely understandable. And I just got back on the podcast. God damn.
Don't worry, Husky. I won't be gone forever.
Good.
Yeah,
But
we don't like that, Josh, but we
Yeah.
we respect it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
respect you,
it,
Booker
guys.
Man.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't know about Booker Man. I'm not Kevin Sullivan.
Now go give Bad Blood a kiss. I don't care at all.
I'm not as badass as Kevin Sullivan is.
Speaking of badass, before we continue
Badass.
with the interview segment, I want to give a shout out to God, what is his NXT name?
Ethan Page.
No. He was
Parker
the DJ.
Boudreaux?
No, don't you ever say
Parker.
that name.
First of all, I know we joke around about Parker, but let's be honest, he'll never go to NXT.
Let's
No,
be
he
honest.
was.
Parker Boudreaux has no talent.
No, he really doesn't.
Because he's too busy getting those sponsors money from Nike.
And he's now doing the
Yeah.
seminar.
He doesn't get that money at all. So let's not do that. Let's not give him credit where there's no credit to be due. Because the guy is horrible.
And then watch he actually gets Nike money after when Babel said he does not get Nike money.
He's literally gonna tweet out and say, "Hey, Blood, thanks for the shout out."
Yeah, thanks for the shout out, Blood.
You know what? I'm not happy with either one of you right now.
I mean, it could happen, sadly enough.
It will never happen.
Everyone's
So anyway,
what happened to the Raw?
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, shout out to my boy Carl Fredericks from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's currently working in the WWE NXT area. I don't know. I can't remember the gimmick name he's under in WWE NXT. But Carl Fredericks, happy birthday, my brother. This is his birthday today, so I'm going to give him a quick shout out.
Happy birthday.
So this promo between the world champion Damian Priest and the King of the Ring Gunther, Jesus, like
I love this
the
promo.
story is so incredible.
It's like the greasers versus rich folks.
Dude, it's like
I never
it is
would've
like
thought
Grease.
that.
It's like Grease.
Yeah.
I never would have put that together, to be honest.
Right?
You don't like the movie The Outsiders, or
Yes.
the book The Outsiders, if you ever see. I know things. I know
Oh,
things.
yes. Come
I
on,
know about
play.
I know about The Outsiders. I've actually never seen the movie.
For
Josh.
once, Josh, it's like I've seen one thing and you not seen the other. What's wrong?
I've seen clips, but I've never seen the whole
Oh yeah,
movie.
clips. This is another thing.
I'm gonna be very sad when you're not on the show, Josh, because that means no more WWE 24, 2K24.
I know. God damn it.
I'll be back. Don't worry. It's just that
That's all right.
I just needed the break. But I did film something for 2K24. I just
this
haven't edited.
Thursday?
Yeah, I just haven't edited yet.
Okay.
So, Josh, when is your last day before you take your break?
This Saturday
The
for TNA.
Slammiversary watch.
TNA Slammiversary?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll be here tomorrow for NXT.
Yes.
You'll be here Thursday for TNA.
I will
Yes.
be, yes. For
You
both.
guys are, Josh. I might just throw the trivia game for you, bro.
No.
No, don't do that for me.
Why don't you
I'm
just
gonna
never.
play.
Never.
Yeah. I know you love me, Blood, but you don't love me that much.
I mean, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. But anyway, so what were you guys' thoughts? Like, if you guys had to give this a letter grade, I'll start with you, Josh. If you had to give it a letter grade, what would you give this promo between Gunther and Damian Priest?
This promo, I'm a fan of Gunther, but this whole promo with Damian made me actually hate Gunther.
Wow.
Because again, he's saying like, I didn't want this this wasn't my dream to come here. I got handed everything while Damian worked his ass off to get where he's at right now.
Yeah. That's true.
So it just made me think like, okay, I am a fan of Gunther, but this promo made me hate him. And I'm actually rooting for Damian to win. So I got to give this an A for me.
I mean, yeah.
I see what you're saying. I
get what you're saying. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Josh, you said you give it an A.
Yeah.
Shane, what do you give it and why?
I have to agree with Josh. It's an A, man. Like, not only this, but this is also what they said on WWE TV. This is a first time ever match. This has never happened in the Indies. This has never happened in NXT. They never once crossed paths until today or until SummerSlam. So it is why I am so excited and intrigued in this feud.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a letter. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm
What?
gonna tell you why. The fact that he was like, your reign has been nothing, no prestige, no contributions. He basically just shit on Damian Priest as champion.
He's a heel.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing though. Here's this. There's a rule in professional wrestling. If I'm facing Josh,
Yeah.
right, and I say, Josh, you fucking suck. You're the worst wrestler I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wow.
Beating you will be easier than putting on my pants in the morning. Like, you're
Wow.
horrible. You suck.
Right?
Right?
Leg over,
No, wait, but think about this for a second. I just ran Josh down.
But that's
Mhm.
what you're supposed to do.
No, you're not. Because when I beat Josh, if he's nothing and nobody, who did I beat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Where's the prestige in that? I just beat someone that didn't even matter. And that's what he did by saying, you've done nothing. Your prestige, no contributions. You basically just said you're a shit champion and you're nobody. So when you win the championship, you won the title from who? Nobody. So
Yeah.
there's no prestige there. There's
I
no
didn't think about
contributions
that.
there. There's no you beat nobody, so you're a paper champion.
I didn't think about that part. I was thinking more of the
Honestly,
story.
Okay, what has
It makes
everybody
sense.
been calling Damian this entire run?
It doesn't matter what they've been calling him.
Paper champion.
It doesn't matter
Also-
what they've been calling him. It's the simple fact that if you beat nobody,
Mhm.
then what have you done? Nothing.
Yeah.
So Damian Priest, you just basically said Damian Priest is nothing. He's nobody. He's not worth your time. So then if he's not worth your time and he's nothing and nobody, why are you even facing him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, okay. Makes sense now. Also,
And
for the record, for everybody out there who's watching, I've known Blood for a long time, so it's not his first time putting me down like this.
Shut your pie, Josh. I think I always put you over. What are you talking about?
No, every time you try to put me over, you're gonna say, "Oh, that doesn't work for me, brother. I can't do that."
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not Hulk Hogan or
Josh.
Joshomania. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh is the man, bro. I fucking will put Josh over 10 times over.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Oh, he hasn't.
Wow. I'm putting you over right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, now you did.
You're putting me over now.
Yeah,
Wow.
because it's
Josh,
final week.
don't make me feel
God damn
bad,
it.
Josh. Don't make me feel bad. You know
What?
I love
It's always
you,
a good
bro.
laugh when I job to you. It's always funny.
Yeah. It's
When you
always fun.
job.
We always have fun.
I laugh at it because let's be honest, if I was a wrestler, I would be a jobber. But I would be the best damn jobber in the Pacific Northwest.
See, I would agree with Josh.
And if I was ever going to win a championship belt, it would have been a fluke.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't believe Josh. Josh is fucking amazing. He just needs to,
See,
I'm
I'm
to stop that
opposite of
shit.
Josh. I'm the opposite of Josh.
And
I'm the opposite.
yeah, here's the thing, Shane. At least you got one win in your record.
I do. Should have had the damn YouTube title too. God damn it.
You know, Josh, if you were in a match, I will put you over. I hope you get over too.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Really?
What if it was a 2-on-1 handicap of me and Josh versus you? Would you put us over?
Why
No, you
would
wouldn't.
what?
Because here's the thing, Shane. If you and I were teaming up and we're facing blood, I ain't gonna tag in.
I ain't gonna tag in either, so we're gonna be fighting.
Guys,
Who's gonna be in the
stop
ring?
You guys stop it.
No, because like you would take the damage, blood would be tired out, then I tag in.
Ah, I get it. Wait till I'm beat down.
Yes.
Says that he'll get in trouble for being someone with a disability. So there.
What? Damn. Wow. Can we just get back to the damn show?
No, they still always have to go off the walls.
God. Anyway.
I love your blood.
Damn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. God, these guys, man. I tell you, I don't know what to think about these guys.
I'm gonna miss you on the show. Someone who actually agrees with me on something. Look.
Yeah. But anyway, seriously. I think that the way he put him down, like it diminishes the I will put Josh over one of my New Japan Pro Wrestling titles, Ryan.
Oh, hey, Ryan! I know this guy. This is my buddy Ryan. He's the guy who I told you that has the IWGP titles.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All of them?
Yeah, he has the heavyweight and intercontinental championship belt. I work with this guy.
Oh,
bro,
wow.
I love. Wait. Is it the intercontinental belt that they stripped? That they got rid of?
Yeah, he has the white
Oh,
strap.
has?
He has the white strap, and he has the heavyweight title too. Those belts. The IWGP championship belt that he has is legitimately the most heaviest belt I've ever held in my life.
It's about as thick as the OIW North American title. I know.
Thanks.
That's awesome though. That he has that.
Yeah, Ryan's a cool guy. I love this dude.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Ryan. Remember, go to twitch.tv/Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD and subscribe. And for those who are watching on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Twitter page, thank you for joining us. We love having you here.
Mm-hmm. And if you're watching on my page, we are almost on 100 subscribers. So if you're watching there, subscribe and comment.
Get it, Shane. Get it. Mm-hmm. Get it. We're also on the Around the Block podcast channel, Husky's Funhouse on YouTube, the Roundtable Network on YouTube, Husky's Funhouse, Sunday Center, Throwback 7-8. As soon as OWO's channel gets unblocked, we'll add that back so Josh can get his views up as well.
Yeah, we were showing some death matches probably, so
oh God, yes.
We're like, ew, too much death.
Which I can't wait for October because deathmatch is finally coming to Pacific Northwest.
No, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah. So we had some backstage segments.
Backstage.
Chad Gable told Adam Pearce that he wants to call out Bo
This
Dallas.
was so funny. I laughed the whole time. Oh,
I was
man.
like,
I'm finally going to reveal who Uncle Howdy is. It is Bo Dallas. Maxine Dupree's response to that. Funny. Adam Pearce's facial reactions about that.
It's like, we know, stupid.
He's like, we know
shit. Like, he's staying out the obvious here.
Just when you thought they were getting Chad Gable over as a serious person, he comes up with some shit like that.
Like, come on,
He's
I like that,
slowly turning into the comedy version of what Kurt Angle was.
Yes,
He is the new Kurt Angle, and I
Yeah,
love it. Especially with the Olympic season around right now.
Yes.
I love it.
Get it correctly. It is Kurt Gable. That's
Kurt
what
Gable.
it is. Yeah.
So Braun Strowman took on Damian Priest tonight in a non-title match, and the rivalry between Braun Strowman and Judgment Day. Basically, I hope this was the last chapter.
Yeah.
Be honest though, like Damian Priest held his own.
He did.
Like there was no interference from
No shenanigans.
No shenanigans whatsoever. Like
It was
not
clean.
even from Gunther. Like it was a
Nope.
straight one-on-one match.
Yeah.
Come on. Gunther is not going to interfere in any matches even before SummerSlam. He's a gentleman.
He's a classy guy.
He is. Come on now.
I mean, not running people down like that, but yeah, he's a
Well,
classy
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Call him, basically, it was like, listen here, Abu, street rat. Listen here, Aladdin.
I told sinners, like, God damn it, Jasmine is the world title. Fuck.
Pretty much.
Okay, Blood, I was just thinking about something when you were pointing out about Gunther literally put down the world title and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
That world title has literally been put down so far this year. Roman buried the belt. The Rock literally kicked the belt out of the ring.
Yeah.
And now Gunther buried it.
Or title.
It's like you create the title, everyone's like, oh, that's a secondary belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you shit on the title so bad to where, like, dude, if the WWE told me we're gonna make you world champion, I'd be like, why? Give me the 24/7 title. Shit, that has more prestige apparently.
Oh, or let me go Cody Rhodes. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like that has more prestige.
Yeah,
apparently.
seriously. Like, the world title is legitimately one of the most, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful looking belts right now.
I agree.
But they buried it so much this year.
Okay, I get it. Roman was a champion then, but he's not the champion no more. But it's just like, make the title second to the WWE Undisputed title. You know,
we can't
not even second. Like they should be on par. They should be even.
That's what
like
I mean.
Okay, so let me put you this way: the Raw tag team belts, the World Tag Team Championship belts, right?
Yeah,
they're no different than the SmackDown tag team titles, right? They're still the same level, right?
Yeah.
The Intercontinental Championship and the U.S. title, they're still like at the same level, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why bury one World Championship over another?
Because they're like, what did we do?
But anyway, this match is really good.
Mm-hmm.
There came a spot where Strowman was like giving all the heat to the champ, and Strowman charged, does that stupid choo-choo train gimmick where he runs around the ring and then runs into the person. And he literally ran through, tried to run through the breakaway wall, which didn't break. And he went over the top of it. And it looked, honestly, I think he may have hurt his knee.
Yeah,
that's it looked like he was selling it, but I think he legitimately hurt himself.
Every time when you say someone is hurt, they're not. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait till next week if we see Braun ever again.
As a wrestler who was hurt his knees, taking a bump like that is very bad.
Yeah,
and it just looked like he ran through that breakaway wall that didn't break.
Yeah,
he ran through it pretty hard though. I did hear that big old thud.
Yeah, because after that, he rolled back in the ring, and then Damian Priest with the South of Heaven, clean victory, clean as a sheet.
Clean as a whistle.
Well, I don't know how clean whistles are. You spit in them, but anyway. So I think that the long-term plan is clear. They're gonna break Damian Priest away from Judgment Day. And make him a baby face. Like he already turned face over the weekend on the house show, saving Jey Uso.
Along with Rhea Ripley. They're gonna be
Rhea. Oh, speaking of Jey Uso. My God.
Is it true?
I know.
Is it true? Tell me it's true.
It's true. Come on.
I know we're not to that spot yet. I want to go ahead and give this grade for Priest versus Strowman. I'm gonna give it a B. I think Priest pinning him clean was essential to him being getting over as a face. Prove that he can win by himself, which is something he's been struggling with since he won the belt. People were saying Damian couldn't be champion without the help of CM Punk. without the help of the Judgment Day. And granted, over the last like couple pay-per-views, that's how they've been making it.
Yeah.
Like CM Punk comes out, screws Damian Priest. I mean, screws Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre comes out, tries to cash in on a match with Seth Rollins. You know, there's always something going on.
Because
You know what I mean? So
theory.
yeah, so it's ridiculous. But I give it a B. I think that it
Same.
could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I
glad
still
it was
putting him
clean.
over as a face. What do you think, Shane?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B because I'm glad it was clean for once for Jamie because he's been one that went clean for so long and it's finally happening tonight. So I give it a B.
I like seeing the champ actually win a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? What do you think?
I agree. It's a B. Because, like you said, like it wanted to see the champion at least win clean for once, and I'm glad we got that.
It's a rarity to see that. As long as Cody Rhodes, but other than that, it's a rarity.
Well, it's Cody,
Yeah.
but
You know, it's Homelander Road.
but I'm happy it was a clean victory, and also my guess was also thinking like Rhea told him to literally stay back there.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
since Mommy's back and all, but
No, taking on
but-
Mommy's good side.
again, I was just happy to see a clean victory from Damian.
About time.
Well, then we have a women's tag team match. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, aka the TikTok tag team, taking on Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler with the girls Sonya Deville at ringside. I'm gonna call them the MMA Mamas.
Yeah,
That's actually what I call them.
The MMA Mamas.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you know, less than an hour after Katana Chance and Kaden Carter came to the aid of Selena Vega, there's a tag team match. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks teaming up to take on Carter and Chance, the TikTok tag teams, who honestly they came out with Live Valkyria and they look like a group. Like they look like Live Valkyria, the whole whatever gimmick, bird, hawk, crow, whatever fucking gimmick
She's
is
been
she
doing
has.
that for a long time.
She needs to give that gimmick up and just be a party girl,
Or
like
just
the
herself.
TikTok tag team, because they look so perfectly like they look together, like they will go out to a club together, like they're out partying. You know,
They literally do. So I'm with you on that one.
I loved it. The match was really great. For me, spot of the night was the balance beam crossbody gimmick that they do. Katana Chance dives outside the ring on all of them from the top rope to the outside with that little spin thing she does. I love that spot.
Me
It was
too.
scary
It
as
was a
fuck
good
because
spot,
if she hit the
yeah.
ground wrong, she'd be dead. But you know, it was actually a great match. They had a lot of high energy. It was fun. It was like a fun in-ring performance. The baby faces look good, but the heels look great winning this match.
Especially
Yeah.
with Sonya.
Yeah, I'll give it a solid C plus.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that went in the match that didn't go well, but a lot of it went well. Building the heel stable, I like the heel stables. I like the way the heel stables being built.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really great way of building them up and making this work for everyone. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I think that the WWE is finally doing something really good when it comes to building these guys like that.
I completely agree. Like, I'm happy that they're doing something with Sonya, Zoe,
It's been a while,
and
too.
Shayna. I'm really happy that they put
Yeah.
those three together. And also, they fit. It's a fitting group for the three of them. But also with the TikTok girls, yeah, these three were like, well, I should say these 6 teams, it was like they were meant to be together.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. So I'm with you on that one, Blood.
Like I could legit see in Live Valkyria and the TikTok girls going to a club
Yeah.
or being
Yeah.
friends outside of the ring,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
actual factual friends. Like, hey, you want to go hang out tonight? Like I can see that, you know.
Yeah.
So we got some backstage segments. We got Chad Gable, who was trying to get back together with the Alpha Academy.
Hi, guys.
The Alpha Academy was like, yeah, bro, we want to help out Woods.
Yeah, not you.
We ain't coming to help you, bro. We're coming to help out Woods. You know,
Yeah.
so Xavier Woods has partners next week to face off against the what do they call themselves? The Final Testament?
Yeah, the
I
final
think so.
testament. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're going to face the Final Testament next week in a 6-man tag team match.
Oh boy.
The New
But if
Day
you
and the Final
notice,
Testament feud still going on, which surprises me.
I don't even know why, but
Like, New Day just needs to break up. It's honestly time. They've done so much. There's like nothing for them to do.
as long as they don't feud with each other, because I hate when they break people up just to feud with them. It's kind of stupid.
I've always hated that. I've always hated that.
So we get Chad Gable sitting back there. I've learned over the last like 5 months of watching WWE Raw, not so much SmackDown to be honest with you, but mostly just Raw.
Wow.
There's always something going on behind the scene. Like if you need to pay attention to the background, because in the background, if you notice, while the Alpha Academy was talking to Chad Gable, Rambling Rabbit, the puppet Rambling Rabbit, was watching in the background.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that.
It was there watching. So yeah, you gotta really pay attention to the background because that's when you start seeing stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, dude.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was just watching what was going on. I didn't see you rambling.
Like, go back, look on YouTube, and go back and just look up that segment. You'll see Rambling Rabbit.
On Twitter or somebody posted something.
Somebody probably posted somewhere, but you know.
Yeah.
Also backstage, Dominic Mysterio was backstage, and he told Ripley that, "Yo, hey, I got a match against Jey Uso because ain't nobody gonna disrespect you because you belong to me."
Yeah.
And she looked at him like,
"You don't say
what?"
that. You don't say.
She had the roses in her hand. And she started peeling them off and throwing them in his face. And she threw it down. And she walked away. And Carlito walked up and was like,
"That's not cool."
That's not cool. Like, Carlito has become the new Ron Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of saying damn, he's like, no, that's cool. Or that's not cool, man.
Not cool.
You know, he didn't have any other speaking fucking lines. You know what I'm saying? But so he said basically he's gonna have a match against Jey Uso. Because earlier in the day, it was really funny because Damian Priest was standing there talking to Dominic, and Jey Uso walks up and was like, "Yo, is it true?
Is it true?
Is it true?
Is it
true? And he was like, "What?
What
is Rhea single? Is it true? Yo, tell Rhea I said what's up."
And also, I did
funny.
I loved how Damian responded to that. He looks at Dom and immediately says, "Maybe."
Dude, Damian is the antagonist of this whole thing, bro.
He's antagonizing Dominic.
Yes, and that's what makes it so funny because Dom is like obviously the natural heel.
Yeah.
But Damian turning face, and the way he's been like trying to like tell him, "Yo, it's not cool, man. Leave her alone. Leave Liv alone. Leave Liv alone. Stop this right now. Man, Rhea's not going to be happy with this." And then we find out that Dom has been lying the whole time, saying that he's been talking to Rhea, and oh yeah, Mommy says Mommy's okay. Rhea came back was like, "Yo, it's been 3 months and you didn't say shit to me."
And we were like, "Well, you about to get that belt? About to get a spanking?"
Man, so Rhea brushed him off and walked away. So now he has a match tonight against Jey Uso, which is going to be great. So Adam Pearce, shout out to Adam Pearce.
By the way, Blood, I do see Rambling Rabbit like in the back area, which I did
you see him?
Yeah.
I saw him too. I did not notice that.
That really just blink of an eye did not see.
Like you got like Triple H is really good at doing that. Like
he's been doing that for a while, ever since
he has been. I love the way. Like I hate the way he tells stories, but I love the way he tells stories. If that makes any sense.
50-50.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So Adam Pearce, Scrap Daddy, if you follow him on Twitter, Adam Pearce called out Drew McIntyre, who was suspended 2 weeks ago for elbowing Adam Pearce and for just running amok after the pay-per-view. So Adam Pearce suspended him last week. CM Punk came out and pretty much begged Adam Pearce to allow Drew McIntyre to come back so they can fight. So Adam Pearce told him last week, "I will have him show up on Raw next week, but you can't be here."
Blood, did you get the Instagram video message I sent you about this feud?
Yes.
It's pretty much like, for what people don't understand, what I'm talking about is like I saw a video on Instagram talking about the whole CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud. It's pretty much a new version of Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it is. I saw the
Yes.
video on TikTok where he explained, "Oh, this is what happens during the natural movement."
And I never put that together. And now, as I watch what we're gonna talk about with the whole thing with Drew, I see it.
You see it, yeah.
Now I
Yes.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
great.
So basically, Adam Pearce brought him out here, and Adam Pearce called out the two referees from the match.
Mhm.
I'll be a
one
good
that-
little boy.
Yes. So basically, Adam Pearce was like, "Yo, I want you to apologize for hurting these two referees, and I'll give you your match against CM Punk when he's healthy." Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Josh, can
Drew-
you do a Drew McIntyre impression?
No, I can't.
We need to get another Wrestling with Shadows documentary, but this time with Drew
With
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Drew
Yeah.
he's been great on Twitter.
Oh
He
yeah.
really
is
has
a,
it.
he is a great troll. Like this dude, man, he is so good at what he does. Like
I'm gonna control somebody today.
I don't watch Twitter for people like because I think Twitter is like it's both good and bad. But this guy is so great at what he does, man. So Adam Pearce tells him apologize to the two referees.
What if
So
I
he's
don't
holding the
like
mic, and you can see that he really wants to apologize, and he's like,
it?
no.
No.
It is not my damn vein to apologize.
He's
to
like,
these fans.
no. He says the two referees screwed him, help screw him, and he's like, nah, I'm gonna apologize to you people. Basically, he's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So he shoves the referees down and goes after Adam Pearce. Then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins comes out, makes a save. Now, me and Shane both said, damn, is Seth Rollins getting thicker?
He really is though.
Like he is bulking up. Like I don't know,
so
like
big.
yeah, he's pretty big now. He's bulked up. So he slides in there and he saves him basically, right? Goes for the curb stomp, and
Yeah.
he goes to the curb stomp and you know, this guy is psychopath rolls out of the ring and dips. So I kind of see like I kind of see this. Like it felt like a placeholder segment.
Yeah.
Like it didn't really it didn't really like push anything meaningful.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the match is still between Punk and McIntyre. So the way things stand right now, next week, we'll see if a suspension is lifted and when the match is official with Punk and McIntyre. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So if Punk is medically cleared, then we'll get that match. But if Punk is not medically clear, I think they're putting Rollins in that spot.
What is he gonna handwrite AEW of Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
So unless CM Punk is not medically cleared next week, we're gonna get Rollins and Drew McIntyre. That's what I think.
I think Punk's cleared.
Oh
I
yeah,
think they're
he's
just
most likely clear.
they're just
cleared.
building up, you know, the whole storyline because
They're
I'm just
teasing
taking a
us.
guess. I'm just taking a guess.
And it's
I mean,
just
it's
another.
already middle of July,
Yeah.
right? SummerSlam's in like what, 2 weeks, maybe
Three.
three weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 weeks.
So we got 3 weeks till SummerSlam. All right, but if Punk is not medically clear, we'll probably get Drew McIntyre versus Punk. But I do think that we are getting that Summer of Punk because Punk's going to keep interfering. If it is, Punk will finally get a match with him. I'm really hoping it's SummerSlam because the storyline is too freaking hot to keep dragging along.
Yeah.
They need to do something. They need to, as my grandmother used to say, shit or get off the pot. They need
I like
to do
that.
that. They need to do it. So we also got a video package, or I mean, I guess a video package of
Is that the White Six?
White Six. Shane. Did they get Shane?
Did they get Shane? Oh my God, they did.
Oh, whoa! Did they get you, Shane?
Oh my God.
What happened?
Whew.
Okay.
Who got the Y6 got you, bro?
I mean, they tried, but
I was literally gonna say, guys, you got the wrong guy. He's not the one that called Nikki a thing.
Yeah, that guy's not here right now. He was at
a huge
Raw. That guy was at Raw.
And I'm a huge Wyatt stan, so don't get me.
So next we saw the latest from the Wyatt Six. Wyatt Sick with an
Sick.
S.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There was another VHS for him. This time it was Eric Rowan. Now
I tried. a little
we
bit.
talked about this
Mhm.
weeks ago on the podcast, so we know they watch our show because we were like, wouldn't it be nice if they did a video like that for everyone?
Yeah.
I think this
then-
was already in the works. I don't think this was like,
Hey.
a coincidence.
They do
I'm gonna
watch
take
our
credit.
show, Shane.
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
take
you.
credit for it. I'm gonna take credit for it.
I mean, yeah.
Josh did say that, yeah.
Yeah.
So Pat McAfee was on a show today, and they interrupted Pat McAfee's show to bring him the box with the VHS. So Pat McAfee shows up to the arena with the VHS tape, and it's a VHS tape with Eric Rowan.
VHS making a comeback.
I do like how Eric Rowan expressed emotion by losing both Bray Wyatt and Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Like, I really love them. He said about losing his brothers without even saying losing his brothers.
He didn't even
who-
say anything
who
about
they
Braun
were.
Strowman and
Yeah. He promised that the Wyatt Six would be brokenhearted and they would create beautiful art.
I love
I'm
it.
going
They
to
have
say that whole video segment with Eric Rowan, I'm going to give it an A+
Yes.
because that made you
100%.
feel emotion.
Mhm.
And you can't look at them as the bad guys.
Mm-mm.
no, you can't. I don't even look at him as a bad guy.
You know, and I gotta say, even in death, Bray Wyatt was a fucking genius because I'm pretty sure he came over
I've
this whole portion.
always said that.
If Bray was here to see what's going on with the Wyatt Sick right now, he'd probably love it right now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
This was probably the best segment of the night.
Mhm.
Like
can't
I was sitting here like, wow, this is fucking crazy.
I can't
Um,
believe it took place in the Nutter Center.
So we're getting to that, Shane, because I know you've been dying to say that all podcast. We're getting to that. So-
Oh man.
Earlier in the night, we had Jey Uso asking if Rhea Ripley was single because he wanted to shoot his shot. So Dominic Mysterio got pissed. Dom went and asked Adam Pearce for a match. Adam Pearce went to Jey Uso, said, "Hey, Dom wants a match." So we got the match: Dominic Mysterio versus Jey Uso. So the usual hijinks happen. Jey Uso's in the ring. He's getting his Jeet on, and out of nowhere, Dom just fucking goes at him like getting ham. But during the beginning of this match, while Jey Uso is getting his Jeet on, you got Michael Cole out there with the styrofoam hand, and he's completely offbeat, which
He
made
really
me
is.
laugh so hard.
I love Michael Cole so
Pat
much.
McAfee's up on the table. He's all on beat with everyone in the crowd. He's just
Except for
getting
Cole.
it, except for Cole, right?
This version of Michael Cole, I wish we had.
Oh yeah,
But
hands down.
Now, since Vince has been gone, I've been loving everything what Michael Cole says.
Oh yeah.
He
he's
he
been
no
great.
longer has to stress on what to fucking say.
He doesn't have someone in his ear yelling at him.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like
Yeah, so
he's free
I
to do
love
whatever.
this.
How
Yeah.
much of a stress level do you think Cole has gone down? on this
Shit,
stress level?
like 10.
But also, I just thought of something right now with this whole thing with Jay trying to get in the DMs of Mommy and Dom
Oh,
being
Mommy.
jealous. This is like high school. The
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
popular kid is interested in the goth girl,
Oh
but
yeah.
her
Definitely.
goth boyfriend is being extremely jealous about this. So
He's
Yeah.
I'm
being
just,
hella emails what he's being.
yeah.
But Dom was focused, man. This is the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time I've ever seen Dom like, yo, I'm about to beat somebody's ass. But Jay fought back, and Jay basically hit him with that Uso splash. But out of nowhere, here comes Liv Morgan. But Liv Morgan, so Dom rolls out of the ring, and Liv Morgan runs up to him, and she's like, trying to talk to him, and here we go with the shenanigans.
Yeah,
Right?
here we go again.
So
Tonight.
so Jey Uso, like, there's a sliding drop kick to Dom, and Dom falls right on top of Liv Morgan again.
and then
and
Liv
this time-
Morgan-
Liv rolled him over and brushed her hair to the side
Oh my.
and leaned down for the kiss. And as she leaned down, I leaned down because I was like, it's going down.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is my brutality.
And yep, and here comes Liv Morgan. Here goes Rhea Ripley, right? So Liv dips. She jumps over the guardrail and she fucking runs. So Rhea tells Dom, get back in the ring and finish your match.
Yes, ma'am.
Dom rolls in the ring, gets hit with a super kick, another super kick, another super kick, another super kick.
Was this a Young Bucks match?
And then the splash. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso wins the match. Jay looks over at Rhea and says, "Call me."
Call me. Call me, mommy.
Totally 1000% giving us an A+.
Yes. I agree. In the Nutter Center.
Oh, okay. So they're giving off China Eddie Guerrero vibes with Rey Mysterio and Rhea. I love it. I can't wait for SummerSlam so we can get the Dominic Mysterio on the pole match.
No, it's gonna be a special guest referee match.
But what really made me laugh the hardest was when Liv was on top of Dom and she went to kiss him and the music played. She looked up and she said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, right.
You can visibly see her look up and she looked at the camera and was like, "Oh shit,
I'm out of here."
Yeah, just this storyline is so good. It only compares to the Bloodline storyline.
Yeah,
like these are the two things I'm looking forward to for SummerSlam. I'm looking forward to Roman coming back and us getting Survivor Series, Bloodline versus Bloodline.
War games.
And I'm looking forward to this China Eddie Guerrero 2024 vibes. Because that's what's happening. Even later in the night, when I'm gonna skip the Bo Dallas part for a second because I want to go to this Rhea Ripley part where Rhea is standing. She walks into the locker room and Dom is standing there looking all disheveled, and she was like, "I'm no one's property. I'm not yours, but you're mine."
Which basically is saying that Dominic gets the cut. That's probably what
it
is.
And Dom smiled.
Yeah.
As she gave him the rose, Dom smiled and she walked away. I was like, "Yeah, I love this. I love this storyline, dude. I love it." So let me get to Chad Gable calling out Bo Dallas. Having deduced that Bo Dallas is in fact Uncle Howdy,
he is.
Chad Gable was like, "Yo, Bo Dallas, come out here right now."
Oh my god, I had no idea.
And Shane and I were watching live, and we were like, "Oh shit, Bo Dallas is coming out."
To be honest, when I watched that part, I was actually waiting for the Bo Dallas theme song to play.
I did too. Like,
bro, I would have been such a huge pop.
No, the B team's music.
I would have popped so hard for it, dude.
Well, yeah, I would have popped for that.
All of a sudden, Curtis Axel comes running out behind him.
Like what?
Bo puts on the white glove, the black glove.
You know, even though Curtis Axel works in the backstage as an agent now, I would like to see him have like an appearance, talk to Bo, and ask him like,
"What are you doing, man?"
Yeah, like, what are you doing, brother? If you needed somebody, you could always call me. Like, you didn't have...
I mean, I have a brother.
Yeah.
And, you know, I broke into the business, and then my brother broke into the business, and we teamed up for a long time as Rated 2G.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
I have a lot of great moments with a lot of great tag team partners, but my brother has been my ace, the number one. You know what I'm saying? Because no one knows you better than your brother.
Yeah.
And my brother is no longer wrestling, and I kind of lost my love for wrestling when my brother decided he didn't want to wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
So I completely understand, in a sense, how Bo Dallas feels. And I love that they're not being creepy by playing off of it, but allowing Bo to grieve the way he wants to grieve. And that's in the public eye.
Yeah.
When he came out tonight, I said to Shane, "Fuck, he looks so much like Bray."
I said the same thing too.
He does.
I never really noticed it so much except for tonight. Like, he looks so much like Bray. I mean, I watched the OVW tag team matches with him and Bray together, the blonde hair Bray Wyatt, you know what I mean? I believe Bo Dallas. I watched those matches, but honestly, he looks so much like Bray tonight. It was creepy.
It was was.
I am so loving this shit that they're doing with.
So basically, so Bo Dallas is coming to the ring, and he gets attacked by the Creed brothers wearing suits. So the Creed brothers and Gable, they all team up and they all three of them beat the
Team
shit out of Bo
Gable.
Dallas.
By the way,
Yep.
But as they're beating Bo Dallas up, he's laughing.
and he was looking up in
And
the
he-
sky.
And when Chad Gable grabbed his by the face and said, "What
What
are you laughing at?"
What
he
are you
says,
laughing at?
There you
are.
You know who he was talking to Bray Wyatt in the spirit.
And I was like, no, I don't think that's what it was. I think
it was
remember
that.
Uncle Hottie was like, "You're no one. You're no one.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah, it
you're
could
no
be
one.
the Uncle
Who are
Howdy
you?"
persona.
He's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm no one." He was like, "There you are." I liked when he did that. Like he did
Yeah,
the whole
too.
"There you are" and started laughing
you
like
are.
Bray. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is. I told Shane, I was like, as long as I don't do no spooky shenanigans, I'm
And they
with
haven't-
this.
They haven't done
And
that.
then all of a sudden, the smoke filled the ring, and I was like, if Bo rolls out and rolls back in the Uncle Howdy gimmick, I'm done. I'm like, I'm just gonna fuck. I'm done. I'm gonna turn my TV off. I'm gonna fucking go play Call of Duty. I'm not gonna do a podcast tonight. Like I'm done, because we all said this gimmick will get over so well if they didn't do the supernatural shit.
Yeah.
And they haven't done that.
And they
with
didn't.
it.
Bo was still in street clothes,
Yep.
and when the Y6 came to the ring, and the new Alpha Academy, or the new, I'm gonna call them the new Alpha Academy, Team USA. What the hell? When Gable and his boys rolled out of the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and they all stood next to Bo Dallas, and he looked up, and he was like, "Yes, there you are."
Yeah.
If he would have said, "We're here," bro, whew, I would have had the goosies. It'd have been goosebumps all day.
Oh yeah.
But they all the masked characters stood around him, and dude, it was such the great segment. 1000%. This was an A++.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I hands down agree.
And it's great because like the Wyatts have not even put a hand on anyone.
No,
and they are so over.
But Gable put a hand on Bo, so Bo can do anything now. Since
Throwback says you're one of the creators. Say, what did you do? Yep.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah, it was great. It was so great, dude. Like I'm 100. Like I said, 100%. I'm on board with this whole Y6 gimmick.
When do you think they'll have their
100%.
first match?
Bad Blood.
I'm thinking SummerSlam. You think Bad Blood?
I think it will be Bad Blood.
Bad Blood will probably be good. That'll
Yeah.
probably be good. So I mean, that'd be good. I think isn't Bad Blood taking the place of Hell in a Cell?
No.
Because wasn't Hell in a Cell like in September
or October?
It was in October, but then they moved it.
Yeah, it's like September, wasn't it?
No, they completely erased Hell in the Cell as a pay-per-view a whole. We got rid of that.
Yeah, but when was it?
I think the last Hell in a Cell pay-per-view was in
2020.
in 2021 or 22.
Yeah, no, you could be right. On
It
that.
was Seth versus Cody.
Oh yeah, Bo Dallas definitely returned on the anniversary of the Fiend.
Yep,
That's a mindfuck.
that's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was such a great segment, man.
And was that our recap?
No, we still have the main event.
Oh yeah, the main event.
So the main event for the Intercontinental Championship, we had Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov, and I'm gonna tell you, this match was hard hitting. I loved it.
Probably my favorite match of the week on this.
I was complaining about Ilya Dragunov coming up from NXT and having one good match and then jobbing out the rest of the matches. Like they didn't build him up anymore. Like he lost to Braun Breaker and that was it. Earlier in the night, we had Braun Breaker get ejected from the building, so to speak, by security.
Quotation mark.
Yeah. So Braun Breaker. So Sami Zayn, Ilya Dragunov were having a really good. It was a classic main event match.
I highly enjoyed it.
But then all of a sudden, here comes Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker comes in, causes the DQ, ruins another great match.
He's a damn Pokemon. Only says one word.
So Shane said something that I agree with 100%.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Shane said something that I kind of agree with 100%. They're gonna make this Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam a triple threat.
Yeah.
And I am down for it.
Because Braun Breaker claimed he was gonna take out both men. He did it. He created a scenario where Sami Zayn has to be the guy to defend the belt against both Ilya Dragunov and Braun Breaker. And I do think that Braun Breaker will win the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam.
He will.
By pinning Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, yeah. No, it happened.
Possibly, yeah.
Or, I don't know. I think Sammy's still going to hold it.
I don't think they would try to say you're going to pin Ilya Dragunov, but I feel like Sammy would be like, no, let him pin me. I'm the champ.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Sami Zayn.
Throwback says something, and I'm gonna throw you under the bus. I told you about Breaker. He's a beast, but you're still right about him being unsafe. Also,
because he answered Ludwig.
Stand Deliveroo is a good example.
And
throwback, Mr. NXT put Braun Breaker over and said that Braun Breaker at one time was on the same level of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns when he was NXT champion.
Ha!
I agree. I disagree with that because I told him Braun Breaker was very unsafe, and I didn't think that he was up to par. I will say this: Braun Breaker is very unsafe, very, very, very unsafe. He's too much of a hothead. He works too fast. He doesn't take time to. His pacing is so horrible.
It's too fast. That's what it is.
But I'm going to give Throwback some flowers here because Braun Breaker is an incredible talent.
Yeah.
If he slowed down, his pacing was on par, I'd say he would be a good Intercontinental champion.
Oh, yeah.
Braun Breaker reminds me of all the good stuff from Rick Steiner in ring and all the shitty stuff from Scott Steiner.
I think
on the mic.
Now I'm just waiting until he faces a big overweight guy and say, "You're fat."
Yeah. Last week's promo, Braun Breaker said, "I know the name on the contract says Breaker, but tonight I'm gonna beat your ass like a Steiner." That made me laugh so hard.
That was a good
one.
So I think Throwback may have been on to something months ago about Braun Breaker being a future. I'll say it. Braun Breaker's a future world champion. Once he gets his pacing down.
Not WWE champion, but world champion.
Once he gets his pacing down, the sky's the limit for that guy. He is so talented. He is so gifted. He just needs to slow down, learn how to work with your people, learn how to work with your opponents and not against them.
Yeah.
That's my only problem with him.
But
Sami Zayn and Dragunov beat the hell out of each other.
My favorite match of the night, hands down.
It was so great. Dragunov is one of the most physical wrestlers on TV right now. His matches are always hard hitting. The dude like I think like Jesus Christ, like they're beating the shit out of each other all the time.
I hope he wins gold down the road and not just a one-hit
I
wonder.
always had hopes for freaking Ilya Dragunov, even when he was in NXT and NXT UK.
Yeah,
like,
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. Like, I hope he at least wins, like maybe like Intercontinental or US champion down the road. He
did so well with the Intercontinental title. He would do great with that belt.
I think so.
Better than Braun Breaker, that's for sure.
Yeah, that belt, the Intercontinental Championship, was kind of suited for someone like Dragunov.
Yeah,
yes.
Not saying that he's not good enough to be a world champion one day.
No, absolutely
no.
I just think that, like, if you think about it, a lot of great wrestlers achieve greatness as the Intercontinental Champion.
And then to the main
Roddy Piper, Bret the Hitman Hart, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Shawn Michaels was Intercontinental Champion.
Gunther recently.
Gunther, like the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in all of history. Like some of the best guys that the WWE has right now, and actually some of the best guys in wrestling right now.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, WWE champion, was Intercontinental Champion.
Brought back the classic look too.
Yeah. I love the classic Intercontinental title. It's just so many. The Miz, one of these, like people can say what they want to say about the Miz. one of the best Intercontinental champions in all of history.
I agree. And when I think of Miz as an Intercontinental champion, I think about his talking smack.
With Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think about that all the time.
Because if you want to get technical about it, he was right.
Yeah.
Like the Miz was right. Like the Miz, even right now, one of the only guys on the roster has been there with 14, 15 years.
And he's been on the roster since 2006.
Hasn't been injured.
No.
But the guy works hard every week. You know,
what's
the guy
spec on
doesn't
the Miz's
complain.
name?
You put him in goofy ass gimmicks with what's his name, with R-Truth. You know, you put him in goofy ass gimmicks where he'll just, I'll do whatever you want me to do, Vince. Triple H, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Like, he's always been that guy. And I can truly appreciate someone who does their job.
I completely agree with you on that one.
Yeah. I met The Miz back in the day when he was trying to become a wrestler at UPW, Ultimate Pro Wrestling California. And it's true. People treated The Miz like a fucking outcast because he came from the reality world, the real world. Or Road Rules, one of those fucking MTV shows. But the guy came, the guy saw, the guy became a fucking legend. So shout out to The Miz, man.
You want to talk about a guy that paid his dues?
He paid his dues, your dues, my dues, Shane's dues, the dude down the street's dues. Yeah, he paid everybody's dues. Like, the dude was getting it in. He was doing the work. Unlike Maven, he paid his work.
Sure. Yeah. And you know the funny thing is, he was in Tough Enough and he didn't win it. Where's the winner now? Look where Miz is at.
Exactly.
Hey, let me tell you this though. Every Tough Enough winner has not ever competed. Only the second runner has. I just want to let you know on that.
Oh, that's a trivia question right
there.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Never.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to subscribe, please go to Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD on Twitch. Subscribe. If you have if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free subscription. All you gotta do is go to Amazon Prime, connect it to your Twitch, and then go search Roundtable Pro Wrestling POD. Hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It's FREE free to subscribe with that Twitch. It is super easy. Just hit that link, man. And look, we love having you guys watch us every week.
Go support these guys. They're great. I love them to death. And again, support them.
Yo, support Josh, man. Support Josh Mania, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Josh may wear the Hulk Hogan t-shirt, but you know what? Support Josh anyway. Josh is the belt collector, literally. Look at the belts behind him.
Josh, give me one of the belts.
Do you want the women's tag team titles?
Sure, I'll take it.
Oh, wow, he would. Okay.
Wow.
I finally got a tag team partner for the women's champion.
Shane's going to get injured tomorrow.
Hey guys, I can't make it to trivia. I injured my finger.
He's gonna be like, can't go NXT. I fell off the toilet. We're in the women's belt.
I'm gonna be calling you one day and be like, hey, I can't make it to the show. I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, exactly. So Sami Zayn hit that haluva kick on Dragunov.
Great haluva kick.
That was the best haluva kick I've seen him hit.
Yeah.
You know what? People can get shit on Sami Zayn, but he works his ass off as the
Sami's the GOAT, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Sammy is the GOAT. I don't care what people say.
Yeah,
I love Sami.
I like Sami. I like Ilya. It was like my favorite match of the night.
I was happy to see them wrestle for.
Me too.
Was this their first time ever wrestling each other?
First time.
Yeah, and I loved it. And I want to see more.
So all in all, this pushes SummerSlam, which is going to be August 3rd, by the way. Great. Triple H did a great job with the creative team putting the pieces together, making this show look good. Rhea Ripley returns. Big pop. Huge focus on her rivalry with Liv Morgan. And building their relationship.
Throwback is correct here. Throwback is correct for what he just said right now.
Between the comedy shows and stuff, Sami is a workhorse.
Oh yeah. Sami for Syria, his program. Yeah, Sami does a lot of work. Sami's a beast. So like I said, between everything going on, Rhea Ripley's return brought a lot of heat, huge pop. When This Is My Brutality hits, dude, it's big pop. Josh's Goth Mommy is back.
Oh yeah, my Goth Mommy as well. The ultimate Goth Mommy.
Yes, I did notice that Rhea had on China's gear tonight. We talked about that earlier.
Shane, I know you're my tag team partner, one half of the Roundtable Women's Tag Team Champions, but I will fight you for Rhea. Faria.
hey.
I will fight
I
you.
would
How are you guys the women's tag team champions when you guys are both men?
Man, I would twist his
I'm a-
nips for Rhea. God
Wow.
damn it.
Just call yourselves the unisex champs.
Also, first of all, the reasons why we're still keeping the names because we know no one else would want them.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
So we'll be the forever champions, like the guys that that Sinner always talks about that he shows us those clips.
Oh, those guys have been champs for 25 years.
Yeah, we'll be them.
Wow. No, you guys have more talent.
Okay.
The minimum wage mafia are the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. That's
True.
right. Let's get that right. But with the whole relationship between Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley back together again. The appeal with that and Liv Morgan, so great.
Yeah,
Priest and Gunther's feud, man, I'm saying that right there is going to be hot because of the promo tonight. And I really hope that they listen and they stop bashing the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes, please stop.
You got to stop putting down
stop
your
it.
champion. Right?
WWE, we know you watch us. Please stop bashing
Ryan
it.
Katz, my good friend Ryan Katz, Mr. NXT, please do me a favor. I know you watch this show.
Hi,
Push
Ryan.
this up to someone in WWE Creative on the main roster. Stop bashing your world champion.
It's on par with the WWE Undisputed Champion.
The championship should mean something, and when Gunther wins the title or Gunther loses the
It
title,
should mean everything times 10.
Yeah, it should mean everything. It should be like, dude, I just beat the world champion. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think the clear focus was to make Raw 3 hours seem like it wasn't 3 hours. It went by pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it really did.
It really
I
did.
loved it.
Because with all the stories that's going on Raw,
Mm-hmm.
it can go by pretty quick.
With Drew McIntyre being in the spotlight and the Intercontinental Championship being a good program for the main event, the World Championship match, CM Punk not even being there, still getting over. Clearly, this Raw being the flagship show and it started off the week on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Like this can build to be something great. This pay-per-view, SummerSlam is going to be a huge pay-per-view if they do it right. And I hope they do it right. I really do if they do it right.
Same.
So with that being said, tomorrow night NXT, join the NXT crew. Your boy Double J, Josh James, Husky's Funhouse for NXT and the bill to NXTNA.
Yep.
Yeah, the Eddie China story. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
It's really the Dom Rhea story, but we get it. Makes sense. So yeah, we got that huge 6-man tag team match tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the Rascals.
Yeah, TNA's tag team, the Rascals, reforming with NXT's Wesley.
Yeah.
Going up against Gallus.
Also, I want to point out Booker T is such a hater right now. He's hating the fact that the fans like Joe Hendry. He even ripped a sign at the last pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, he did.
That says "Believe in Joe Hendry." He ripped that sign. Why are you such a hater, Booker?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hashtag fire Booker T.
I can't stand Booker T, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the show on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For Double J, Josh James, for the Husky man himself, Husky's Funhouse on the franchise. And man, do me a favor. Go hug someone and don't be like Booker T. Don't be
man.
Yeah, true.